Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 25. I think it's part 25. I want to say part 25 of my Festus campaign, where we're assisting our Beastmen boys. There's Kazrak. I mean, it's not Kazrak, it's someone else. Is this the garrison? It might be the... Wait, the garrison... Did I attack them? Oh yeah, I attacked them and then the garrison is coming as reinforcements. That's why. It's because the garrison's nearby. Anyway, so this is a Herdstone garrison. Against what remains of poor Peter's army. There's not very much left of it, to be honest. We're going to let the Beastmen do most of the work. We've summoned in some Plague Bearers to assist in fighting off some Black Knights who are engaging the Centaurs. Centaurs not really suited for that kind of combat, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, we do outnumber the enemy pretty significantly. And this is just the Beastmen forces. So far, our forces are just arriving at the battlefield because we're that little bit slower. You know what? I'd completely forgotten I had Isabella von Carstein here. She's on a horse, which means she's not going to get flung into any more tents. Which is lucky for her, to be honest. Looks like the poor undead forces are just... I mean, I don't know what they were doing, but they've taken a battering, and now they're taking a literal battering. I don't think skeletons have hearts. The zombies might. The vampires probably will, but it's not going to be what you're looking for, is it really? It's just a case of blobbing up around each unit and murdering it. They do have some Graveguard here with great weapons. And these guys, they do have bonus first infantry. The melee attack's not great. They do have a couple of corpse fires with the bale... corpse carts. With the bale fire, which is going to give everyone flaming attacks and magical attacks. That's fun. The Centaurs getting murdered. Again, you definitely don't want to charge your Centaurs into the front of any kind of unit. It's just a bad idea. Do what the Chaos Knights are doing and get a nice little rear charge. There we go. That's the tickets. See? That's much better. Isabella being finished off. I think it's just the vampires left, and this little blob over here. And there's not many. It's basically the corpse carts and the vampires at this point. Well, there we go. A fun little ally battle. I do like it when you get allies to come in. If only it happened more. I guess it wouldn't be a special then, but still. Jesus Christ, what did you kill? Centaurs? Oof. Oh well, we found a student, probably drunk, in a ditch with a traffic cone on his head. It's usually the way. Yeah, it is. It really is. So I'll tell you what. When I've got the man flu, ooh, and that shit's fatal. I've had it several times. The important thing is you complain endlessly about it. That is the key, in my opinion. Just make sure that everyone knows that it's bad. And that way, you know, people can give you the proper sympathy. Excellent. Right, so we're torching Athel Loren because everyone in the forest sucks. sucks.
The gods smile.
They just suck. Wood elves suck. I hate wood elves.
Yes, my lord of change.
I hate them. I just hate them, to be honest. All of the fuckers. So, when I was growing up, when I was a wee lad, I collected Warhammer in the way that you do. And the thing is, I grew up in North Cornwall, where there wasn't many nerds, because we're about 30 years behind the times. But I had one friend who collected Warhammer. 140,000, Epic, Blood Bowl, everything. We collected everything, right? We had no... We were kids, no self-control. And to be honest, there's plenty of adults that have no self-control, so... The problem was my one opponent loved elves. Wood elves particularly. So every single thing we played, he was the Wood elves, he was the Eldar. I also had I sort of had another friend who also collected. He collected fucking high elves. So basically, every time I fought a battle, it was against fucking pointy-eared bastards, to the point where I kind of have like some sort of residual elf PTSD. I see something with a pointy ear, and I just have flashbacks. It's all coming at me again, coming out of the goddamn trees because they're fucking wood elves. That's where they live. Tight-wearing wankers. Hello? You've got some dwarf friends, I see. You just sacked it, did you? Alright. I mean, I only went down to Zavrasta because... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's dwarves. Dwarves in them thar trees.
Nothing can ill you that my elixirs cannot.
Hello. Oh, no, don't do that. Quake. Quake. Not even sure. Oh, how the fuck did I win that? What? Are you shitting me? What? What? The fuck does that work? What? I mean, great, but how? Just how? Fucking, I'm genuinely speechless. I've seen some bullshit in my time, but Jesus Christ, that is pretty bullshit. Well, would you stop attacking me, guys? Guys! Oh, you motherfuckers. You know what? Maybe vassalizing Corone was not a great idea, in hindsight. Less casualty replenishment rate. Alright. I don't need that. Chaos Sorcerers is okay. I guess I'll get more Chaos Sorcerers. Quick, why the sudden... What? Quick, buddy. Quick. Actually, what the fuck? Who are Karakazul? Oh, they're just like a little minor faction. Oh, that's right. I think it's all the greenskins. It's just the major factions that pop up with the dwarves. Apparently, everyone pops back up. A whole bunch of tiny little short bastards coming to wreck your day. Clan Wars.
Soon.
Get right. It's because I've made friends with the Bretonnians. That's why. So in hindsight, probably not a good idea, but never mind. Sowing chaos and confusion is pretty much my bag, baby. Do you have a big garrison? Of course you do. You've all got big garrisons. Big, beefy fucking garrisons. Never mind. We can just come in here. We can torch the... Oh, crap. Hang on. Oh shit. How far can you move?
Not likely.
Not very far? You may... son of a bitch. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to... And then retreat. Shit. Just suddenly saw those two armies, I was like, oh, if I take damage... I mean, at least you're also taking attrition damage. As am I. It's fine, don't worry about it. Do I want to go and grab... Do I go and nab Prague? I feel like the answer is yes. You're doing your... You're doing your snowball shit. If we do that, we can maintain our position, and then next turn we might be able to knock Kislev out. To be honest, that might be the easier thing to do. Where's my other guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, you go bop this. We'll occupy. And I want to kill you. So kind of chase you down a little bit. Oh, I need more armies down here. I'm trying... Like, we're not... I don't think we're going to hold on to Karanak Ziflin, but to be honest, I don't really need to. Well, no, that's not true, I do, but still. Do we get another army? I think so. I think we have... In fact, I'm going to say, let's get another army here. Let's do you. You just hop in there a sec, and we will sort of recruit some lads. Something a little bit like that. Yeah, you just stay there for a second. Mostly because there's a lot of dwarf. Mind you, they've only got miners. I wonder if they've lost their initial armies and they haven't built this up yet, so all they can recruit is fucking miners. That's not necessarily that. That's actually... That could be worse. At least we know that they're having to replace what they've got. Also, what the fuck's happening to their armies? Like, Karanak Ziflin's army's just disintegrated, and I genuinely have not... At one point they had 4, and then suddenly they just all disappeared. Oh, you can block armies. Well, you can't. You're too tired. Alright, don't worry about it. It's fine. Right, we need to deal with Belagar. I don't care what happens to Bretonia at this point. If they all die, that's probably for the best. You know, probably should have just wiped. It's probably easy just to wipe them out. I could vassalize everyone, but it's probably easy just to wipe them out. Hello? What the fuck? Oh, it's like different stacks of dwarves. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I'll take an aggression pact. No, seriously, but what the fuck's going on? Because why is Karakungor over here? Like, why have they marched all the way?
Clearly young.
Hey, Throg, no, mate. Throg, what? What are you, Throg, buddy? No. No, we've been through this, haven't we? Alright. Alright, guess we'll just have to do this the hard way. It's fine. Maybe I should have just got... Well, that army's over there. They could still potentially... that's probably fine. Right, you encircle. Let's occupy. You're still encamped. We should be fine, he says. 80% sure. Oh, you won't have any movement. Okay, you just stay there for a minute. I think because you could lay siege to the city. and you could jump over, but you won't be able to attack me then, so you'll have to fight both of them. So that's... Where is fucking Talabheim anyway? There. What the fuck? Why is Karak Norn here? Seriously, guys? What the fuck are you doing? Right. Well, that's obviously not ideal. How many settlements do you have left? Oh wait, you're on my side, aren't you? I forgot you're on my side. Sorry, Castalton. I was there trying to kill you, but actually, no, you're actually a good boy. Samoza, can you go and take that? You go and take that. We'll occupy. And then I'm going to move over here and we'll take Prague. Does Prague have a big garrison? It does not. That's going to be very easy to take. Good-o. You can have a blade shield. How about that? Well, indeed. What with blade shield? Well, no, actually, it's just going to stop people from hurting you, basically. That's what it's going to do. Okay.
Are you after a drink? A
No.
fist fight? Or
No.
both?
Kind of neither of those options. Let's give now. Salzamunds. Have that one.
Done.
Right, and then you can have Dietershafen.
I submit.
What, to having a fucking settlement? Well, very big of you. Why am I taking a trip? Oh, because of vampires. Riddled with fucking vampires, isn't it? Okay, you just scooch over here. Not that far. There we go. Right, you do a little ambush. We're going to give you some of those lads. Have some Nurglings. They're not very good, but have them anyway. Okay, you're not doing anything. You've got a skill point. I'm going to give you thick skin. Enfeebling foe. Robert, can you steal tech? Good job. I don't know how much tech we've got left. Probably not very much. Oh god, leveling people up. It would, you know what? It wouldn't be so bad if there was actually. Oh, okay, hear me out here. Hear me out. You know how World of Warcraft used to have these massive, like, trees of traits? Traits? What the fuck were they called? Were they traits? No. Skill trees? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, big trees. Then they switched it so that rather than, like, 30 different abilities in 3 trees, so 90 abilities in all, you had to pick one of 3 at like 10 different levels. And each of these was more impactful. They should do something like that, right? Like maybe even like switching between, like, as a sorcerer, you have to pick a spell. So like it's much harder to level up, but when you do, you get a spell. You have to pick one of like 2 spells. So maybe you go for either Plague of Rust or Glittering Robe. 1 debuffs armor, 1 buffs armor. Can I get that trade-off? So then you can sort of like spec into different sort of abilities with different. That kind of gives each wizard a little bit more flavour. And then you could also have really strong. Like you could have like a trait that, you know, reduces cooldown to spells by 25%. Kind of like these, to be honest. This is this is interesting. Just whacking skill points in any old, like this point. I'm just like, oh fuck it, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not particularly interested. Demonic Onslaught. Alright, and fuck it, I don't know. What? I guess like that one. I don't know. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't really do very much, and it just feels like it would just be nice to have something a little bit more. I don't know, something a little bit more impactful. You know, I like having choices, but I want those choices to actually feel like they mean something rather than just giving someone +2 melee attack, you know? Just, you know, making decisions is... Oh, fuck me! I see. Huh. 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 Uh-huh. I don't think anything's really going to help us here. Well, like nothing's like Malice is just basically ignored. I've just ignored him for ages, and suddenly pops up. I mean, that is annoying. It's not the end of the world. I mean, maybe he'll kill the pink guys for me. That'd be nice. If he could kill the pink guys for me, I would be all about that. Okay, not going to worry about that. Yeah, we'll upgrade you because... Oh, you're at war with me now, so it's not actually going to help. So literally no point building that, so we'll just knock it down. It was to help the greenskins, but then the greenskins were dicks. So fuck those guys, I guess. Wait, no, not that one. I want no corruption. And you know what? In fact, I don't even want this. Just torch the fucking place. Well, do you guys like me?
What do you want from me?
Yes, you do. Good. Let's try and keep that positive energy. Let's try and keep the positive energy with they're dead, aren't they? Look at them. They are super fucked. Are you trying to get away? You do have a lot of nasty stuff. And I've just got a bunch of marauders. Still, less dwarves to deal with later. You go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise, because I have flanked the dwarf army, and they've only just spotted me. That's right, I'm in the trees over here. You can see that our deployment zone was over here, and I've just like snuck through the little tree line. And we're now going to hit the enemy army in the flank to give them less time to react. Plus, of course, that if we're in the trees, then the enemy cannons won't be able to batter us from long range. So these Longbeards charging up the hill, down, and the Chaos Warriors coming down from the hill. Now, these guys weirdly are shield boys. I must have forgot to change them. Never mind. Ideally, they'd be axe boys. Summoning some plague bearers from behind to attack the cannons. Try and keep those occupied for a little bit. They have their hover rune lord over there. Now, personally, if I was a dwarves, I'd just sit back. Blap me with artillery as much as possible. Lure me into a killing ground, but these dwarves aren't that smart. But we do need to lock down as many of these units as possible. We do have the marauders with the great weapons, which means they will have some armor piercing, which is going to help them against those dwarves, which means once we get into combat, it should just be a case of mopping up. Again, we just have that superior... No, was I looking at Aspiring Champions and not Chaos Warriors? I don't even remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so... we have the superior infantry. So mopping up over there. Meanwhile, some monsters and cavalry have flanked around. Now, what I haven't noticed is that there's giant slayers here. I didn't notice the giant slayers. Oops. However, the Hover Rune Lord is getting absolutely fucking wailed on by Dragon Ogres. They're taking massive chunks out of his health. Obviously, he's a large target as well, which helps because they do have that bonus versus large. Another 26 bonus versus large, which is really going to help get through his melee defense. And then, of course, the armor piercing is going to help with smashing through that heavy armor. Those giant slayers are really chewing their way through the spawn of Nurgle. Not really much I can do about that, apart from just hope that they don't do it too fast. The cavalry has mopped up a unit of Thunderers, or is in the process of. As we see, bring some Plague Bearers in to attack that cannon. Just make sure that's not doing anything. Now, the Giant Slayers are now attacking my Dragon Ogres. Dragon Ogres still finishing off that Rune Lord. He is quite tanky. And here comes our Giant. I couldn't put the Giant in the trees because he was too big, and he's just being chased by the helicopters. The gyrocopters have just literally chased him around, which is kind of annoying. So all that health damage he's taken is just... It's just the gyrocopters battering him. Not much I can do about that. Okay, the Rune Lords is still annoyingly alive, but my Dragon Ogres are now being attacked by the Giant Slayer. The Giant Slayers have been whittled down. They've taken a lot of damage, but they're not dead. And I haven't realised that there's fucking Giant Slayers in there. Giant Slayers are a nightmare. Because they don't die. They don't die, and they don't run away. Well, they do die, but then they do damage to you anyway. Basically, they're just annoying. And they tend to do a lot of damage to you, and they don't. And because they don't run away, they do even more damage. And they're just one of those units which the AI... It's like the Fire Phoenixes, right? Those guys, they have that ability where they can resurrect half the time. Now, that's an ability that is purely for the AI, because as a player, you don't want to rely on that ability to keep your Flamespire Phoenix alive. So you won't. You will basically never use it. The AI will throw them away, and as such, you end up having to sort of like fight these endless fucking fires. And it's a pain in the ass. And Giant Slayers are fairly similar. Giant Slayers are still a very good unit, right? They've got loads of melee attack and weapon strength. They're very, very killy. I've actually got my Dragon Ogres out there because they were getting absolutely wrecked by these lads. These guys do have 30 bonus large. I mean, that is just insane. You throw these things at anything large and they will just do ridiculous amounts of damage. I mean, the only good way of dealing with them is at range, and we can't do that because we don't really have enough firepower to deal with that sort of thing. Never mind. The Dragon Ogre survived, that's the main thing, and the Dwarves are dead. That's the other main thing. Ah, we lost some Chaos Spawn. Never mind, so I think I can replace them pretty quickly. Oh, another one. Do I want to intercept? I think I'm going to not. Because I'll get a turn to heal. Yes, I'll take a peace treaty. Is that because you're almost basically dead? Is that because you basically is it? Yeah, kind of feels like it's just because you're pretty much almost dead. That's the reason, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Good gods. Fuck it.
I could sell you.
Non-aggression pact. Sure. Wow, you're very surrounded by dwarfs. Oh, giant blades. Okay, you are all around me.
Stop that.
If I attack you, and you come in as... Oh, hello. Hello, Orion. Oh, God, what else is going... Right, was that over here? Oh, yes, it was over here. I mean, that's not the worst thing, actually, because we can replace those losses very, very quickly. Almost instantaneously, in fact. Well, instantaneously, in fact. So I'll do that with you, and then we can chase you down. So I'll just bop you. Excellent. That's a good bit of experience for you, actually, isn't it? Coming along nicely. That's level 20. What do you have at the moment? You've got regeneration and... I mean, it's quite a good little combo, that. Very nice indeed. Stream for corruption, evasion. If you encamp, you'll get a little bit more healing, and then if we whap you with this one. Oh, what the fuck am I going to do about this, though? I can't get back there in time. We're going to lose that. Doomkeep is not going to be able to keep that at bay. I could bring Mercy across. If we give him a turn to heal up, I can send Mercy across to help. I don't think he's going to be able to hold them at bay, mind. Still. Onwards and upwards. Let's go and take Prague. Because we can. Are you guys going to be...
honest, I'd rather
nope.
be raiding.
You're not brain dead. I can talk to you. That's good. That's good. I can attack you. You might... Are you going to run away? You are going to run away. Are you going to run away too far? No. Can I reach you? I can reach you. That says low, so oh. But you did kill one of my doggos, you motherfucker. Never mind. Let's do something like that. That's fine, it's a good one. And Spirit Leech. Okay, if we've taken this, we can sort of head up into the mountains, grab Crackerdrak. I don't know what I'm going to do about Malice. That's a whole other question. That's the big question, isn't it? What to do about Malice. Now, if I attack this guy, I'm hoping that you come in on my flank. And then I can just, like, jump you. That's the plan, anyway. This is a cool map that I've not seen before. Now, as I was hoping, the enemy army is coming in on my flank, which is perfect. That's everything I've always wanted. Now, what that means is that I can move this army to go and meet that threat, while the initial force, this little one over here, we can just try and hit with the old soul grinders. Do a little bit of damage there. Take out the iron breakers. There's a lovely little river there. That's very nice. I mean, I don't know quite why it hasn't... You know, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that the flow of the river there. Anyway, the enemy reinforcements have arrived on the battlefield, and unfortunately our forces are not exactly in position to deal with it, but we're good enough. So we have Faltrus, whatever his name. Just tanking the enemy army for us while the infantry slowly makes their way up here. So we've managed to sort of like contain them. No more. I mean, there are still a few units waiting to come onto the battlefield. However, they won't come on while we're too close. He says as they come onto the battlefield. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so Just need to lock down these Thunderers over there. Otherwise, we've got them squashed up against the boundary wall there. They can't get away. The initial force has taken a bit of a battering from the Soul Grinders. They do have a flame cannon in a forest, which seems like a bad... You know, if you were going to shoot a flame cannon, you probably wouldn't do it in a forest. I mean, one, obviously the tree's getting in the way, and two, it's a fire hazard. You missed. Quite badly. Anyway, so we're going to go and deal with these guys by landing in there, throwing everything we've got. Just mop that up. Just fucking murder them. Like these flame cannons, his Iron Drakes there. Getting torn to shreds by our Minotaurs, the good old Minotaur boys. Meanwhile, the reinforcements are slowly being ground down. I was a little bit worried that they may break before we manage to kill too many of them. But of course, being Dowie, they will just basically sit there and take it. Which is fine by me, because I'm more than happy to kill the fuckers. Go on, hit him. Hit him. Smack him with your hammer. There we go. Nope, you got stunned. Never mind. You are a big boy. That is the problem, isn't it? Okay, we have control over that situation. Over here, the enemy army is basically dead. The Minotaur's running down that flame cannon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, absolutely tearing through that. Good old Minotaurs. It's what they're good for, isn't it? They really can just rip things limb from limb. Okay, looks like we've sorted that out. Soul Grinders continuing to try and batter anything they can. Oh, it looks like the enemy army is basically defeated, and the enemy lord is close to having a heart attack. Ah, so many dead dwarves. Just warms your cockles, doesn't it? Okay, well, Orion is a problem, but at least these dwarves won't be. Any of you? I would. Oh shit! There's no. I thought the Oak of Ages have a garrison. Wait, are you at war with? Are you at war with the Wood Elves? Have you been torching Wood Elves? I mean, I didn't really. I would have been helping otherwise. No? Okay. Well, never mind. So let's just kill you. Don't those organ guns dare get 54? Oof. Never mind. I'm going to take a tree. It's my tree now. Got my lovely tree. My lovely tree running through the field. None of that is going to... Well, is that going to be useful? You know what? Sure. Let's murder you. Because you suck. As we've established. I will abandon this. If we can exterminate the Wood Elf. The problem is, like, making sure you keep it exterminated, because they'll just hop back in and grab a settlement. At least they can't recruit any nasty shit. No, well, you wouldn't be able to. If I torch your house, if I set your house on fire, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually recruit anything but shitty bog standard units. Which is, personally, from my perspective, fucking ideal. What's Prague got? Nothing. It's got absolute fuck all. Okay, in that case, I want some of that, and I want some of that. Especially because we're about to lose one. They're not being very aggressive. I mean, they're sieging it down. It's going to take a while. So, do I want to keep you? you guys. I guess I will keep you for the minute. The main problem is that these guys, you know, 4 stacks of Dark Elves, that is a problem. It's a mighty big problem for me.
Loves to frolic.
I know. How much? Oh, it's just as well I'm fucking rich. Oh, how do you feel about the Bretonnians? Hang on, sorry. I know you do. You keep telling me, and I wish you wouldn't. Military actions against blah blah blah. You have an aversion. You've got. They've got. You've got treaties with Hag Reef. Good grief, more like. I don't like the idea of that. Okay, we've got Blasphemous Summons, so that's nice. Plague Duration, Path of Glory, blah blah blah, all that kind of good stuff. Let's get Culling the Week.
Ready to experiment.
What did we have? So we're getting Soul Grinders every 4 turns. What's this one? Experience gain from Marauders is useful because obviously that levels them up faster. We can turn them into Chaos Warriors. And if we can turn them into Chaos Warriors, then they are betterer. Is a Saal actually doing anything? Or no, there they are. Why? Should I'm just, look, guys, I'm just wondering. Maybe you should have more than just like Marauders. I've given you so many settlements. You've got butt tons. And how did you get another stack of bear boys and guns? I think we need to torch Kislev to stop that bullshit. I can't have Catherine running around packing heat. It's too much heat. She has too much heat. She is definitely needs to be disarmed urgently. Strip those 4th Amendment rights away from her. Is it 4th? 3rd? I can't fucking remember. Who cares? It's one of them. But get rid of it. Whatever it is. She cannot be... There's a lot of people with guns in that army. I mean, it's fine, because I can just Vanguard deploy right up in their face. You're ticked, so I don't actually need to worry about you. I'm not actually giving you skill points anyway. Okay, you're just going to stay there. Eric, can you... There's an elf there. Can you shank him? You've literally got 100% chance. This elf is dead. So abandon that. Orion may decide to occupy something. If he does, obviously we'll go and kill him. If we can then mop up the rest of the High Elves, then at least they're no problem anymore. Even if they do kind of get a settlement, I don't really have to worry too much. We now... what do I need? What is your... Oh, it's just 270... Do I need to do the... No, this one. It's this one, isn't it? Destroy the following factions. They said they made it easier, but to be honest, it's still going to be an absolute bastard taking out the northern provinces as well as Hawatl. You know? If it was like take out 4 of these factions, you'd be like, okay, that's doable. As for Dwarves, I think we've decided... Right, we Karakadrin. We hit Karakadrin. Krakadrak. Problem is they're also spaced out and I don't have armies to defend them. Karak Ziflin, that's 4. Karak Norn. No, that's 4. Karakadrin, Karak Norn, Zarak Zil, Krakadrak, and then we take Kazakarak, and that'll give us the campaign victory. I think that's what we do. It would be nice.
Dance, puppet.
Vlads, mate, come on. Mate, please. Please, mate. Is Bretonnia at least not being shit? They do have armies, to be fair.
Not in this world or the other.
No, not you. You.
I am the blood of Gilles.
You got 2 armies. I mean, most of your settlements are fucked, to be fair. But that's because I owned them and then I gave them back to you. Which means you're now having to build them up from level 1. Which, to be fair, totally understandable why you may be having issues. But with Prague under our control, what I might have to do is... Where's Throg these? Is Throg still alive? Throg? Throg, buddy, are you still alive or are you dead? Grunt once for yes. Oh, there you are. Okay, if we could vassalize them. If we take that settlement, we could vassalize them, give them a bunch of shit, and then they'll be on our side. I think that's what we need to do. I think also, is Archaon there?
The fates agree.
Yeah. Okay, look.
I am the ever-chosen.
I know.
Bend the knee, or I will take your heart and slaughter your entire retinue.
Right, okay. Just rude. I gave you money. Chill out, mate. Ugh.
You dare?
Okay, if we can get Archaon on side, then at least we'll have some friends. I'll leave Samoza to defend Prague. Festus will go and try and take... Well, unless we send Festus south to deal with Kislev. Samoza north to deal with Voltsgrad. Maybe try and go and deal with Throg. Vassalize him. Give him some shit. I mean, Kostaltin is here with some friends. I just need to make sure that Kislev... Yeah, we need like a gun amnesty or something there, because she likes the firearms too much, so we're going to have to deal with that. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.